So you do you have an agent?
I do, yes.
And how was that like? When did you get it? How did it? Was it hard for you to find one? Because at least for me, it took me like many emails to different agencies, and then yeah, I got one for the time that I was with my OBT, which is now about to end. um, my time here, my time here is done. No, I'm just kidding.
You'll be back.
Yeah, I'll be back one day. But what I mean is that like my the time that I could work here in the U.S., the employment authorization, yeah, the OPT. I had an agent. Now I'm in my grace period. I don't know how much I can say like without it being taken out of context.
Context, right?
Yeah, but it's simple. I'm okay.
Yes.
Everything's good. um, so, yeah, I found this agent who it's hard to like. I've never had an agent before,
Right.
and like it feels like now you're like working or like auditioning for yourself, but for someone else too, and you feel like you need to impress
Yep.
them. I don't know how you feel like.
Yeah, I
How was
mean,
it?
I went through that whole process
Yeah.
too, sending 500 different emails to different agencies, and um, I took like I started my OPT like 3 weeks after I graduated, so that I could have the time to sort of do that without like losing work.
Yeah.
And I I auditioned for a couple agencies, and I met with some. There was one that terrified me, and I really did not like the guy. So I was like, because he said I want to sign you, and I
Oh,
said no.
wait. Let me. I think your microphone's upside down.
It's upside down. See,
Yeah.
this is why I'm an actor.
Yeah, but it's good. It's just
There we go.
it should work.
There we go.
Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah.
Sweet.
It should be fine either way. It's just better, I think.
Yeah, I mean we listened to it before, and it's
Yeah, yeah. But it should sound even better now.
yes.
Hopefully.
Crisp.
Yeah. So you were saying had a
Yeah, I
potential.
had one guy that I met with, and he was super intense,
Oh.
and I mean some people like that. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that that it's a bad thing, but I think I wouldn't have been a good fit.
Yeah.
And
sounds scary.
then
This is your first agent, right? You haven't had agents before.
yeah, no, I haven't.
Yeah,
This is
so
my
it's-
first agency, and
So it's like
it's terrifying.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
scary. And I mean, I think a week after I got out of school, I and through Actors Access, I put like the representation link, and then I had a few people reach out to me, say they were interested, and that's where I actually met my manager. So I signed with my manager like maybe a week after school, and then he was a much better contact because he knew a bunch of other agencies that his clients work with. So essentially, he got me my commercial, my theatrical, and my print agent.
Wow. So you got your agent through your manager,
Yeah.
basically. Wow, that's good. What's do do you think it's worth it to have both? Have it been worth it? I mean, probably it is for you, but like, what?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. For me, it really worked because he helped me find these agencies. And at the end of the day, the stuff that I do that maybe like he like signs me up for or that I sign myself up for, like if my agent's not involved, I don't pay them 10%.
Right. Okay.
Like if they don't get me the audition,
And they know that. Okay. Okay.
well, no, I think they do. 'Cause
Okay,
I have-
yeah, they do, they do,
I
yeah,
have,
they do.
I have told them that like
Yeah.
that I'm busy certain days.
Yeah.
I'm working and so yeah. I mean,
No, but it makes sense.
Right,
Same with I did. Yeah, I did the same thing. I think with my agent. Sorry, I didn't have a manager because honestly, it doesn't. I don't know. I didn't see. Well, with my agent, honestly, I didn't book anything yet. Yet it never happened. But like up till the time I stopped getting signed, I like. I don't know. I don't want to like burn down bridges, but
Oh,
no,
yeah.
yeah, it's just no, I like my agent. It's just that I didn't end up booking anything with her, and and I mean it doesn't mean that it was never gonna happen.
Yeah,
It
of
just
course.
it was a short period of time. It was less than a year. It's not enough time to book a big gig,
No, not at all.
uh, but so I get it. I get it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I think the works that I have found away from her, also she said like, yeah, that's because it's like less than certain amount they care, or like more
Right.
than
Yeah.
certain
Yeah.
amount. I think that's the thing. Like if it's like you're earning like $1,000 plus, they're
Yeah.
probably gonna like, oh, 1,000. I don't even think that they
Probably
care.
a little
Yeah,
more. Yeah. I
yeah,
would
because
say.
like there will be like $100. I don't think they care about $100. But yeah. Okay, so your remind the audience and remind me what's the difference between an agent and a manager.
Well, essentially,
Because
an agent should be the one who's like getting you auditions, and I mean, not that a manager can't, but the manager's job is more so look over the contract.
right.
And
I always mix them up, and I like I was taught this like 100 times, and I lived through it, but I don't know. I still see like them the same way. I feel
Right.
like because I know people who have managers that do it as like act as an agent basically.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
it's like
my manager
Yeah.
does kind of act like an agent, but more like he looks over all my contracts,
Mm.
and at this point, I've gotten to in the vertical world, for example, I've gotten to a point where I can ask for a little more money,
Wow.
and my manager takes care of that. Like
Yeah.
I don't, I'm not the one
Okay.
fighting for.
Doesn't
my
the
rate.
agent take care of that?
No, they pretty much just take care of the auditioning process
Okay.
of it all.
Okay.
And then
Okay, that's a good rule of thumb to have then in my
Yeah.
brain. Like the agent gets you the job, the manager it's like after that, after
Yeah.
they get you the job, they manage everything else. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense in my small brain. Okay, well that's amazing. Do you? How do you manage? How did you manage? Because I feel like you probably like passed that already. But like the first auditions with your agent and with your manager, like reviewing them, like the
Right.
stress
Uh-huh.
of like how were your self tips, for example? How long did you take filming them, for
Ooh,
example?
I mean, it always depends on whether I need a reader in them or not.
Yeah.
And I mean, with my first tape for my agent, it was for a commercial, and I was super nervous because obviously first audition, and they're gonna review it. I
They're
want to
gonna
make sure
review
it looks
it, right?
good. And I mean, I submitted it. They didn't say anything to me. They submitted it as well, and I was put on a veil like 2 days later, and I was like, oh my god, like this is my
Wow.
first commercial. Like
Yeah.
I might get the job. I think it was like between me and like two other guys, and it was from Microsoft. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
wow.
this is a huge deal, and it meant that they liked me. Didn't end up getting it, but then they gave me a commercial with the same people.
Oh, wow.
I was put on a veil again.
Yeah.
Didn't end up getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the stress of doing self tapes for someone else. At the end of the day, you just have to think you have to do the self tape the best you possibly can, whether you're sending it yourself or you're sending it through your agent or through your manager. Like you're always gonna have to put in the same work. And at the end of the day, I think I've gone past that plateau of like, okay, like I'm more nervous for this because my agent sent it to me, or I'm not nervous at all because I submitted for this. To me, it's all the same now, you know. And I just have to do the best I can every single time. And that's
How many takes did it take you to film that Microsoft audition?
oof. That one took a couple for sure.
Are you like perfectionist? Like, oh, I need to get it right.
No, I think I used to be, but then I started booking more stuff when I started thinking less about it. Like I think there's 3 things that I booked where I just did one take, and I was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna stress about it. I'm just gonna send it in. Because then you overthink it, and then you start, you know, and then you become less believable, and you don't want that at the end of the day.
I think that was one of my main problems.
Your
I don't know. I
mistakes.
feel like I'm applying my my failures to your success, and I'm like saying, oh, that's why it didn't work out.
Not failures, experience.
Yeah, true, true. No, I don't know. It's the first. This is my first podcast I filmed since I think, no, yeah, I've decided like a while ago that I was gonna move, but like since my OPT like ended the working period, so it feels weird. Although I'm happy, I feel like I made a letter to myself.
Good. Awesome.
Writing
I
like
love that.
yeah, like 12, like I wrote like by points like why am I leaving, and I have 12 pros as to why I'm leaving.
Awesome.
So it's like I have many reasons as to why I should leave, and not like try and get a lawyer here and expenses and everything.
Yeah.
There's many reasons why it's good for me to be back home. But it's still, I don't know, seeing you succeed. I'm not jealous. Don't worry. I'm just I don't wanna.
And also,
I'm just happy for you.
Oh, thank you.
And just.
And also, I mean, I'm very happy with the work that I've done, but I think there are also times where I'm like, I feel like I'm not doing anything, you know? And
Yeah.
I think I've probably sent in 400 auditions, and out of those, I've gotten like 10 parts, you know? Like,
Yeah, that's really important.
when you put it into perspective,
Yeah.
it's like, you know, you need to know it's so competitive out here, man. And it's essentially also like there's stuff that I've done that I think maybe I'm not that proud of my performance or something like that. But when you put it in, especially our perspective as you know, immigrant workers, where we have no other choice but to say yes to something. Like, I wish maybe to some things I could have been more picky and been like, okay, I don't like the script to this. Maybe I don't like it so much I don't want to do it. But then, you know, I'm getting work. Like, I have to see it as something good.
Experiences, like you said.
And also credits to hopefully stay here longer, you know? Like, I'm not in the position where I can be picky about things.
Yeah. I feel like anyone who is starting out
Oh, for sure.
shouldn't be picky, but
Yeah.
especially us.